Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anna Jolene and I'm the author of the Glory MC series as well as the Moonrise Beach series. I'm going to be doing my September plan with me. This video is a little bit late. I'm actually filming this in the first week of September, but because I have so many other things going on, you'll see why. I'll explain a little bit later. This video is going to go up a little bit later in the month, but hopefully you guys won't mind and you will still kind of benefit from seeing this plan with me. So this is my Kikki.K She Shines planner, and I have filmed a setup video on this. This is what I used in the last couple of months as my summer setup. So I do have a whole flip through of this video. It should probably go up before this one, so hopefully you guys can go back and watch that if you haven't already. But since it is September now, I am going to be moving into a fall setup. So once I have that completed, I will share that with you guys. But today's video is going to be a plan with me, so I'm gonna set up September with you in my personal size inserts. So these are inserts that are in my shop, Jolene Printables, and that's on Etsy. So I am using the Monday start on the 2 pages. So this was just a page marker that I made using some leftover vellum, and I just laminated it to make it a little bit more sturdy, and I kept like a bottom part of the lamination still there so I can use it as like a bottom tab. So whenever I want to get to my monthly really quickly, I can just use the bottom tab here and get to my page. So let me take out my inserts. Now I don't know if you know, but I do have a discount code down below for you guys. So I will leave that code down below for you guys in case you want to purchase something from my shop. It is SAVE10 for 10% off. And you can use that code anytime. So I'm just gonna pull out my pen here. I'm gonna use some mile liners this month, and then also I need my tweezers because I am going to be using these stickers here. So I'm gonna have some credit card, some money, some of the heart ones, and then also these ones. Now these ones are a little bit big for these particular inserts. I usually use this in my personal wide, but I do want to mark some special things going on in the month with this. And I did want to show you my new pencil case. So this is my new pencil case from Kikki.K. I have shown this in a haul video. So I moved into it right away because I absolutely love it, and I think it just matches the planner that I'm going to be moving into for the fall. And it holds quite a lot of stuff. So the washi that I'm going to be using this month are from Simply Gilded, and this is her collab with Once More with Love. So it has the white background with the red foiling, which is kind of cute, and I'm kind of going for a red theme. As you can see, I'm going to be using a little bit of pinks as well. And the reason for that is because I finally released my newest book in the Moonrise Beach series. So About That Night is book 5 in the series, and it's finally out. So that's kind of the reason why all of this is so late and I haven't had a chance to plan and film as many videos as I would like. It's because I was busy promoting my book for About That Night's release. So I do have quite a lot going on in September again, so I'm gonna do a mix of color coding with my mild liners and also using some stickers. Now I'm gonna use the mild liners this month because I do have things that are kind of overlapping on some days, so I don't want to use one of these stickers or one of these stickers, which would take up too much space in my monthly. I'm just gonna color code, and that way you can kind of see how I color code just using my liners and minimal stickers. So the pen that I'm using this month is a Uniball Signo RT, and this is in the 0.38, so it just has the My Melody body, but the ink is black. And the reason why I'm going for this pen this month is because it's very, very fine. And because I have a lot of things going on, I do want to make sure that I can fit everything in with this very small pen. It allows me to write in those smaller boxes really well. So I'm going to quickly get started, and the first thing I think I'm going to do is actually put down my washi. So like I said, I am going for a kind of red and pink theme to kind of match the cover of my book. It has a really kind of deep red coloring to it, so that is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of washi here and there. And I'm using this ruler from Kikki.K just to cut it. And actually I am going to quickly write in my dates because I don't have any date dots, and I think if I use date dots it would take up too much space. So I am just going to quickly write the dates in fast. So I have just zoomed in a little bit so you guys can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. So I am going to use the thicker washi just to add a little bit of red in here because I do want to have a theme. And I think I'll do it at the bottom as well here, just to kind of block off the dates. So now that I do have a little bit of my foiling down, I think it looks much better. So I'm going to do a little bit of color coding. So I do have this kind of reddish color mild liner here. And the things that I'm going to be writing down with this are the events that I have going on. So because I have quite a lot of events in one day, so like for example 3 events in one day, I thought that I would just mark it with a dot, and that way it's color coded. So I'm just gonna do 3 dots like this, just to show that I have 3 events, and I also have one on the 2nd. So that is how I'm going to mark those things. And then I also have another event on the 15th. So those are the things that I want to mark using this color coding system. But the thing I'm actually going to use to write it in is this Uniball Signal pen in the black ink. So I'm just going to write the events that I have going on. It's quite a busy day, so I know that all of these things are probably not going to fit. So that way I have the 3 things there, and I still have the color coding without using these larger stickers. So now I'm just writing in the important dates that or events that I have going on. On the side here, I do want to write that on the 1st, it's the Hobonichi release. So that is something more like a to-do. So on the 1st, I'll just write it here in my notes section. So I wrote 1 and Hobonichi release. So that reminds me that during this week, I am going to be ordering my new Hobonichis for 2021. I'm super excited. Let me know if you guys are into Hobonichis as well. I have done quite a few videos on the Hobonichi planners and journals on my channel. And I would love to know if you are ordering a Hobonichi for next year, and let me know what you guys got, because I'm really excited about receiving my order. I'm always really excited about Hobonichi orders. So the next thing I do want to put is that we have Labor Day, and I want to do a sale. So I am going to mark that with a sticker. So I'm probably gonna choose one of these, and I'm probably gonna go with this heart one here. So I'm gonna use my tweezers just to mark that. And since I only have one thing going on that day, I can just use the sticker to mark that and make it stand out a little bit more. Oh, I did forget one other event, so let me just mark that down here with another dot. So all these events that I am taking part in are also giveaways. So if you aren't following my blog on my website, annajolene.com, you guys definitely should, because there are a ton of giveaways always going on. I know a lot of readers and a lot of planner people follow me there. So if you haven't checked out my blog, you guys are definitely missing out. And I would definitely suggest you guys checking it out so that you don't miss out on all the fun giveaways. Okay, so I'm going to use the stickers, and I'm going to go with the lighter pinks to signify a renewal date that I need to keep track of and make sure that I have my things renewed. So I'm just going to write those down here after I put down these dots. So on the 26th. So as you can see, I do have quite a lot going on. And that's kind of why I've been so slack on some of my videos. Like, I have videos that haven't been filmed for so long, and I just want to like film it so I can obviously share it with you guys and use the products. But because things have been so crazy with my release, I haven't been able to really talk about it. Okay, so I also do have an anniversary, so I'm gonna go with the gray this time. So I'm gonna pick that up. So this is More Than This anniversary. So I'm gonna write that down. And then I also have another anniversary, which is Glory, which was actually my very first book. And it's still like my bestseller. So thank you guys for making that so significant in my career. That book has always done really well for me. But I did want to take a moment to talk about my newest release. Because I know a lot of people have been asking that question, like what's About That Night about and all that. So About That Night is the 5th book in my Moonrise Beach series. You don't have to read all the books in order for you guys to understand what's going on. So that means you can read it as a standalone and be totally fine. However, it is part of a larger series for you guys to enjoy in case you'd like to get a sense of that greater community with the characters and all the other world building elements. So this book is Jin and Pierce's book, and it's a contemporary romance. So there's obviously a happily ever after at the end of the book. And I know it's a lot of people's favorites because Pierce has been appearing in some of the other books for quite some time now. And I know a lot of people were asking when his book is going to finally be out. So I'm happy that this book is out now. And you guys can grab it on Amazon. And it's also free on Kindle Unlimited. So that's really great. So next up, I am going to mark down one of my sales that's happening for one of my books. So I am going to mark that down with another one of the gray heart stickers. Or you know what, actually I will use this because this is a larger thing and I don't want to forget about it. So what red should I use? Maybe this one. So I'm going to put that down here right in the center so it really stands out. And this day I'm going to have Origin and Sweetest Sin on sale. So if you guys have been eyeing up those books, then you can definitely look forward to that. Actually, I think I'm going to put the Hobonichi release on a sticker as well, just so that it stands out. I want to use this color actually. So let me do that. So I definitely don't want to miss out on the Hobonichis. So one of the questions I always get is like, what Hobonichi am I buying? So I'm gonna get a weeks book, just the regular weeks and not the mega. And then I'm also going to get the A6 Avec book. So I really like that format. I don't like the Hobonichis to get too chunky that I can't write in. So that's why I ended up choosing the Avec books. I'm pretty sure you guys can predict what cover I got, but let me know which covers that you picked up if you guys are ordering from Hobonichi this year. I didn't get the cousin, and I might wait until next year to decide if I really need one, because I do really like my rings, and yeah, I don't see myself moving out of rings. But I also really like the layout of the cousin, so I don't know. We'll see how my planner system will be. It's a little bit early to think about all of that, but I do have some things in mind. But speaking of the Hobonichi, I did want to mention that if you don't know, I did do a collab with Ariel of ArieBea, and we have released printable Hobonichi cousin stickers. We also will have more of those stickers for the weeks and the A6 size in the coming month. So that's what I'm going to be marking next. So I'm going to be using this darker red sticker here that I picked up before, and that is going to mark the next Hobonichi releases that I'm going to have in my shop. So I will link that video where I talk about it a little bit more. But I am going to mark the releases down here. If you don't know about our collab, I will briefly talk about it now. So basically we have taken Ariel's calendars, her important dates, you know, her trackers, and I've made them more widely available in printable format. So because of the pandemic, I know there are some people who are not really comfortable with buying things and having it mailed to them. They may not want to order because things are taking a little bit longer to reach people. So this way you can get your instant gratification when you order from my shop. You can have the file sent to you right away. You can download it and print it out for your Hobonichi. So you can print it out on regular paper like this and then just kind of paste it into your planner or tip it in. Or you can print it on sticker paper and then, you know, stick it down on your Hobonichi pages. So right now we do have the cousin line already released, and more of it will be released on the 19th. So I will just write that down. And then on the 11th, I am releasing the weeks and the A6. And even if you don't use the Hobonichi, you can also use these printables in other planners or notebooks. So if you have an A6 Stalogy, for example, you can definitely use that. You can use it in the Hobonichi grid notebooks, any Lutstrom A5 notebooks, anything like that. So don't feel like, oh, just because it says Hobonichi on it, you can't use it. These calendars can be used for anything. So the price of the Hobonichi cousins are $10, so you're just paying for the actual design. You're not paying for any shipping costs or anything like that. And then for the weeks and the A6 size, it's going to be $7. So as you can see, I do have quite a lot going on, especially during the first bit of the month and also in the third week. I pretty much have something going on every single day in this week here. But hopefully things will kind of die out towards the end of the month, and I will be able to finally get some much needed rest. The last thing I do want to mark down is payday. So I'm going to take this really cute stack of money stickers and just add that here on my payday. So I think I am done. I just want to check that I haven't forgotten any important dates, but I think everything is okay. So let me put this back in my planner. I'm just gonna close my tweezers here so they don't poke me. So let me grab my planner again here and put this in. So there we go. That is my monthly all set up for September. Hopefully I can make it through this month without passing out. It's going to be a very, very busy month. But I just like the kind of minimal decoration with the most important things going on that are like a little bit more highlighted there, and a little bit of color coding for the smaller events that I have going on. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this plan with me. Please don't forget to check out my shop for all the Hobonichi. And also I do have my 2021 calendars already listed in the shop. So once again, you can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off your order. And if you haven't seen my monthly calendars, I do have a 2-page spread like this available, and I also have the year at a glance on the 1 page, and that is where I was getting all these important dates from, and I transferred them into my monthly calendar. So that's where I put all the important things going on: anniversaries, birthdays, the major deadlines that I have for my books. All of that kind of goes on here. And then I will mark it up with the translucent stickers on the 2-page spread, and then I will do any forward planning for my goals on this page. And then for the year at a glance, this is just for reference. So if I need to know when July 1st is, oh, I can see here like, oh, it lands on a Thursday this year. So that is what the back of it looks like. So yeah, that is what I use to kind of take my important events from, and then I just put it in the monthly view here so that I can have a little bit of a closer look. And then after this, I will transfer it into my weeklies and dailies. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to check out my shop and use the code SAVE10 for 10% off of Jolene Printables. I will have a sale, so please keep your eye out for that. But that's it for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!